I just feel like at 17, like you're either still in school or you've just left school, and you're at that stage in your life where you're deciding what chapters to come next.
Bitch.
And when you come into such a big amount of money, I just feel like there should be more help and like a direction of where you're. Do you know what I mean?
And what about now?
We get it. We totally understand what you mean. Don't you guys know that feeling when you suddenly win like $1 million and you're like, oh my god, what do I do with my life now? I'm so dead and I'm so miserable. Today, I have a really sad video for you guys. Yes, this is a giant ass iPad, but this is the only microphone I have for this shitty I'm not gonna joke around, but yes, we do have a sad video today. There's this 17-year-old girl and she's in pain. She's really suffering, guys. She's suffering a lot right now because she won the $1 million lottery and she's just miserable. She's in pain right now. That's why the title of this video is called Teen Lotto Winner Says She's Miserable as a Millionaire. Let's watch this video together, guys.
First thing, you know, amazing. People go, how incredible, £1 million, how amazing.
She's
but
so
you were just
sad.
17. Was it just your age, do you think, that was the problem for you? That you just weren't prepared to know what to do with that kind of money?
I just think at 17 I was far too young. So it was just the age, like it's...
Am I the only one who thinks she looks like a
Bitch.
like, I'm sorry, but she looks like a bitch. The title of this video says she is miserable, but damn, did you see that smile though? That to me does not look that miserable. In all seriousness, let's watch this 17-year-old suffer from being a millionaire.
Suffer.
How did you find out that you had won the million?
So it was the Friday's draw, and I had went out on a night out. I stayed in on the Saturday night. Then I checked it on the Sunday afternoon at home alone.
Bitch.
And me and my mum were screaming, like I was like it was still so surreal, like we still didn't even believe it.
So within a week, within 5 days or so...
Do you guys see how sad she is? Just look at her face when she talks. She looks so sad. That's what a sad millionaire looks like, who's suffering.
£1 million was deposited in your bank account.
Oh, yeah!
And you got advice, presumably, on how to handle that and what to do with that?
Like obviously at 17, it's young, so I was put in front of like financial advisors and stuff, and I just didn't really understand quite what they were saying at 17. I don't think most 17-year-olds would even know.
Listen, at 57, I don't understand what they're saying either. But
Oh, you guys are making such good jokes. Honestly, I'm 22, but maybe I wouldn't understand it, but god damn, I'd be so fucking happy to be a millionaire. I mean, a miserable millionaire. A miserable one, guys. Jane, listen to me, Jane. If you're watching this video, let's switch roles. Let's switch roles. I can be a miserable millionaire. Please, Jane, let's switch roles. Sorry about that, my desperation came out.
Go and buy stuff that you've always wanted to buy and do things that you've always wanted to do, just to give me a feel on how much it actually was. So I wasn't really sure, like, I knew it was a lot of money, but I knew it wasn't like excessive.
We're seeing you with the cars and shopping bags. How many cars did you buy?
So I had a Beetle first. That was my first car. Then I had the Range Rover. And then I had the BMW.
So she bought 3 cars and she bought all those fancy stuff, which could probably go up to maybe like $500,000. So she was already spent $500,000 just by buying some stupid shit. But honestly, what do we expect from a 17-year-old who's really miserable, guys?
if I won the lottery, I would buy this, I would buy that. You think it would be the most amazing feeling. But once you've had that initial, you've bought the cars, you've bought the jewellery, then what happens?
Then you're broke.
Plateau that
She spent
feeling?
half
Do
a
you start
million.
feeling a bit isolated? Because obviously your friends can't join in with that forever. You can treat them, but then eventually they will go back to their jobs and their lives. Did you feel lonely?
Like, I moved, like, I obviously bought a property, I moved in there.
She even bought a house. So that $1 million is just gone, evaporated. She's not sad because she's a millionaire. She's sad because she's not a millionaire anymore. I bet she spent 80% of the money that she won already. And now she's on these TV shows trying to get some of that money back. Listen, if you're still watching, I'll be fine with 200K. I'll be fine, just give me all your pain.
No one, like, obviously I had family and stuff, but there was days where I was just sitting myself watching like daytime TV, and I was thinking like, this isn't me. Like,
Now, Jane,
She is so sad. She was having such a hard time in her mansion just watching TV. I'm sorry guys, it's just... Oh my god. She's going through a lot and no one deserves this. No one deserves this besides me. Honestly, give me all that fucking money and that pain. I'll take it. But guys, wow, I can't believe that she was just sitting on her mansion and watching TV. Wow. And those kids in Africa complain that they don't have water. Those kids in Africa. This girl was suffering at her own mansion and she was just watching TV. F you guys in Africa. F you. And f your water. Do you see what she's going through?
real that story is to you or to your mum Linda who's watching today, there are going to be very few people who are going to have sympathy with you. But I want to put this in context. When she won the lottery...
I'm sorry, I had to pause this video because what is up? With that evil face that she looks like a bitch. I'm sorry, I'll stop. I'm having way too much fun with this app.
To toast, and they couldn't put Prosecco or champagne in it, could they? What did they put in your champagne flute?
They put iron brew in it.
They put iron brew in that, which is amazing when you think about it. You weren't deemed responsible enough or old enough to handle alcohol, but you were deemed responsible and old enough to handle £1 million. And you want that changed.
It's so sad, and he's right. She wasn't ready to handle £1 million. She wasn't. How come the Lotto was that mean to her? How could they do that to her? She was only 17. Oh, you know what? Let's just give her £1 million. That is just crazy. She should have sued them.
How dare you guys make me a winner of £1 million? I'm only 17 and you want to make me a millionaire? Ew, disgusting.
I just feel like at 17, like you're either still in school or you've just left school, and you're at that stage in your life where you're deciding what chapters to come next. And when you come into such a big amount of money, I just feel like there should be more help and like a direction of where you're, do you know what I mean?
And what about now?
We get it. We totally understand what you mean. Don't you guys know that feeling when you suddenly win like $1 million and you're like, oh my god, what do I do with my life now? I'm so dead and I'm so miserable. Honestly, please contact me.
Have you invested
Well, the newspapers
it?
say you haven't got any of it left. They say you're broke.
I know they seem to think as soon as I sell a property or as soon as I'm seen in a normal shop that's abnormal. But I think, do you know what I mean? I've got a strong set of financial advisors around me, and they advise me on when to sell or what to sell or where my money should go.
She's already bought 3 cars, she bought an expensive mansion, and I bet she bought a lot of fucking expensive bullshit. And we all know that she probably has only the 20% left of that $1 million, and I'll still fucking take it.
And did you want to treat your friends? I mean, did you want to spend money on them, or do they start getting embarrassed? Going,
They
"No,
get
no
embarrassed
more"?
by it. They get embarrassed. They're like, no, we can pay you our own way. They're like, and we sometimes like argue in shops and stuff. They're like, no, stop embarrassing me. And I'm like, you're embarrassing me though.
Her friends are getting embarrassed by her paying for stuff? Where do I find a friend like that? Shit, embarrass me all day. Embarrass me with a car, with a house, with phones, with luxury stuff. Embarrass me with a trip to somewhere, just embarrass me all fucking day. I wish someone would embarrass me like that.
What, 21 now, Jane? So what now? I mean, you were working, you stopped work, and people dream of stopping work, but then you said now you sit at home alone on your, you know, on your own a lot. So where do you see your future in terms of working?
I don't know, I'm just excited really now about the future.
But you would like to go back to work? Or do you need to go back to
I'm
work?
comfortable just now, like I don't have to work.
So you're 21 now, and we all know you were working back then. What is your future looking like? Do you want to start a job, or what do you want to do? What's next? Honestly, I want $1 million, and I'm living so bad right now. I'm miserable. Miserable. I'm having such a hard life right now, living with my mansion and just watching TV and doing literally nothing all day. But it's so hard. But honestly, fuck what, I ain't going back to work. I want $1 million. Who do you think I am? I'm miserable going back to work. The fuck are you, peasant? Massage. Hurry up.
Well, a million is all right, but look, we could all
Exactly.
spend $1 million this week. You buy a house that's gone. You could buy 3 cars. And
She
it's
bought a
gone.
mansion.
You know, it's brilliant, but it's not. You know.
That's
for the
what I'm
rest of your
thinking.
lifetime.
I think it's just about investing wisely, and keeping an eye on it, you know. And
Okay.
We all know if she had invested into something, or she was doing business, whatever she was doing, she wouldn't be on this TV show just being bored as shit and desperate for some attention and some money that she's gonna get from this interview. She would have been back then handling her business and shit, but we know that she spent over 80% of that $1 million, so right now she's kind of desperate.
Louise says, I think that you have a point. You can't enter a casino until you're 18, so it doesn't make sense that you could buy a lottery ticket.
Wait, that's true. She was 17 when she won it. Isn't that like illegal because you can't buy a ticket when you're 17? So how the fuck did she win it when she was 17? That's illegal. Someone please take her money and give it to me.
But with all things considered, is not winning $1 million at 17 better than the alternative? It's better than not winning $1 million at 17, isn't it?
And I'm not saying like that I wish I had never won it completely, do you know what I mean? It is better than not winning it, do you know what I mean? And there is days where it is the best thing ever, do you know what I mean? So I think sometimes I'm interpreted the wrong way.
I mean, I guess you can say that winning £1 million is good. It's not the best thing that could happen. It's like, okay, whatever, I won £1 million. My life continues, but it's just £1 million, you know, just £1 million. Just a tiny £1 million. Obviously, I feel bad for this girl, so everyone in the chat, please press F to pay respect. I hope you enjoyed that video. And yes, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And yes, I'll stop with this sound effect. I'm so sorry, guys. That's just me trying to be a singer. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you everyone who watched and subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next one. I upload frequently because I have no life.